So I'm sure you're all asking, who the hell is Drew Gasparini? I've been wondering that for years myself, to be honest. I'm taking this point in the show to just talk about me for a second and how this moment for me and this piano right here relate to what Bruce is trying to do. It's the same mission I have. We want to bring arts to people, don't we? For the love of God, huh? He brought Broadway down to Virginia. I don't know anybody who really can do that with a phone call. I've cried so much this week because this is such a dream come true. I'm sweating my tears out now, but this has been an emotional week for me because I don't know many Broadway writers like myself who just get asked to have their songs orchestrated for a 40-piece orchestra and performed in front of thousands of people. I wasn't even fishing for the applause, really, I swear. But thank you. These next 4 songs, we're going to let them cool off for a second. This is just about me and my family, and I really just hope you guys hear something here in these next 4 songs that connect us and connect each other. There's an automatic thought that when someone's up here playing songs from them, about them, it's almost a, forgive the word, masturbatory art, right? Was that a student? And it's not. My goal as a writer always, even if it's coming from the weirdest parts, I want to bring you in there with me. You want to go? Let's go. Let's meet Drew's family for a minute. Good morning, Danny. Nice to see you, Danny. Here we are this morning at the toilet crossing streams. Mom got out the Rice Krispies. I know those are your favorite, and that's why they're my favorite. 'Cause Danny, you're my favorite. You're my big brother. Did you hear, Danny? Is it true, Danny, that Mom is getting fat because she's pregnant with the baby? Which means just like you, I'll be a big brother too. But I learned from the best 'cause you're my big brother. I get excited when you ask me to hang out with all your older friends, 'cause when you do, I get excited. You're excited that I'm there. We're a pair, Danny and Andrew. Okay, Danny, I'll do it, Danny. I'm not sure why this is funny, but you're laughing, so I'm laughing, and you're laughing, so it's funny, so I'm laughing. Guess it's cool. Everything you do is cool. Everything you do is cool. You're my big brother. It's bad, Danny. Casey's mad, Danny. 'Cause we scraped your Barbie's boobs off on the concrete in the driveway, which she's throwing a fit. Now we're in deep shit, but it's worth it 'cause I'm hanging with my big brother. And I get excited when you ask me to prank our little sisters, 'cause it's fun just like you. I get excited, you're excited that I'm there. What a pair, Danny and Andrew. I had a crush on Alex Mack after you explained to me that she was probably the hottest girl on TV. We always seem to agree on things like that. Hey, brother, how's college, brother? I'm thrilled to hear that you are coming back to visit. That girl you've had a crush on has been asking how you've been, and she'd love to get to see you. But don't forget to make time for your little brother. I get excited when you talk about the friends you've made since you've moved away. Just like you, I found my calling, but it's on the other coast. Bi-coastal bros, Danny and Andrew. Hey, Danny, How's the family, Danny? So sorry, it's emotional. Things are pretty busy. Hard to find the time to talk. How is my little nephew? I can't believe he's turning 3. I've never been so proud to be your brother. You want to keep going? You guys got brothers? You guys scrape your sister's Barbie's boobs off in the driveway? Nope, that was just, okay, cool. I'm surprised my mother didn't immediately call a psychiatrist when she saw us doing that. I have an older brother named Danny Gasparini, and he lives in California while I live in New York, but I am very lucky because I got 2 little sisters, and they moved out to New York to be artists just like their big bro Drew. I think that's pretty cool. I like what you guys think is worthy of applause. It's really awesome. This next song is called Little Sister. Little sister, sleeping soundly, trying not to wake her. Tiny movements, so astounding. Promise I won't break her. I'm waiting for my turn to hold her like you taught me. One arm to cradle, the other holds her head. I can see her start to open her eyes. Does she know I'm her brother yet? Little sister needs attention, shouldn't be a problem. We look so much like each other, but don't have much in common. I'm waiting for my turn to teach you something useful, the same way that Danny taught me how to play. Then maybe you'll remember, for when you're an older sister, you'll have something to teach her one day. Oh, 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 oh. Little sister just found out she'll have a little sister. Little sister, slightly jealous, planning to dismiss her. But I promise you will see the gift that you are getting. Someone to lean on, or even just to blame. So try to get to know her, because Danny and I can tell you, your life won't ever be the same. Time to see your little sister. She can't wait to meet you. Just like you, she came out singing. Perfect way to greet you. You're waiting for your turn to hold her like Mom showed us. One arm to cradle, the other holds her head. I can see her start to open her eyes. Does she know we're her family yet? Hey, all right, I got a bravo. How about that? Shucks, thanks, guys. You want to keep going? I wrote this song about my dad. Now, these next two songs are going to be very hard to sing because my parents are sitting right there. How you guys doing? You okay? Yeah? All right. Got to make sure. George and Kelly married, barely old enough to drink. Every day since they'd been dating, a life together's all he'd think of. Started having babies, 4 new mouths they have to feed. Never-ending noise, 2 loud girls, 2 loud boys, navigating life without a clue. Babies raising babies, always guessing what to do. Here we are, getting by on only street smarts. Here we are, just a pair of high school sweethearts. And I don't know how the hell we'll make this work, this family we built up from the ground. George is always working, but he checks in when he can. Every day is just another day of getting his ass handed to him. Counting down the hours till he's back home with his family. Yeah, the job might kill, but he knows the drill. Pushing through this pain just to provide. Work to find the time for prideful cheering from the sidelines. Here we are with our head above water. Here we are with 2 sons and 2 daughters. And I don't know how the hell we'll make this work, this family we built up from the ground. This family we're built up from the ground. George could be a rambunctious one on the go. The stress and excess of a man with a family, finding new reasons to slow down. A white-collar man with a blue-collar heart, and a love that has not met its bounds. Even when he gets kicked to the ground, he comes to his family where he knows a smile can be found. George taught me young to work hard for the things that I wanted. So I strapped a guitar to my back and left home to get this silly career started. He lifted me up to make sure I was out there gathering stories to tell. He'd share his own stories as well. He just wanted to make sure I woke up each day doing the thing that I love and grow. George and Kelly visit probably much more than most. Yeah. His kids all make him proud. It's his bi-coastal way of boasting. George is very firstborn, has a firstborn of his own. And as his family grows, he finally knows Here we are, after raising all these dreamers. There they go with the purposes they found. And all I know is George got everything he wanted. His family he built up from the ground. His family he built up from the ground. Give it up for George Gasparini, huh? I can guarantee they never thought they'd see this. I mean, really. And last, but not least, love you, Mom. Mom came home with lots to say. She's pissed because she found a gray hair. You'd never guess that she aged a day. But sometimes life just doesn't play fair. My mom and dad loved PDA and the joy true love could bring her. They made a home north of the bay. My mom taught me how to be a singer. Music was like breathing because it looked so easy. She always had a song worth singing. Mom taught music every day and raised us all by the western seaboard. When I told Mom that I wanna play, she grabbed her guitar, taught me a D chord. Her calloused fingers made it look so easy. Thanks for being patient with me. And ooh, the only music I knew was from days of each amazing childhood afternoon. And ooh, just take a look at where we are. It's all because my mom could play guitar. After school, she was the carpool queen. For loud kids, she'd never be bored. I was a shithead, angsty teen, fixated on a life led by a D chord. Putting words to music, it wasn't always easy, but Mom was always there believing. And ooh, the only music I knew was from days of each amazing childhood afternoon. And oh, music got me this far, and it's all because my mom could play guitar. One thing I learned just from being around, a mother's job is never over, even when we're grown. And there's nothing like the wound she gets when hearing the words, I need to do this on my own. Mom's worst fear, the empty nest. A house full gone must hit the hardest. Mom and Dad can only do their best. The plight of raising 4 young artists. Mom taught me to be brave. 'Cause what you fear, it's what you lean toward. Years of sacrifice and savings. I never thanked you for the D chord. Thank you, guys. I hope we feel connected. Art, family, right? That's it. That's it. I love you, Mom and Dad.